I enjoy it, and I made a lot of lifelong friends through the TA.
It sounded exciting, so I did a look and see weekend and didn't look back.
If you are determined to serve as an officer in the Royal Engineers, but are unable to make a full-time commitment, you should consider joining the Territorial Army. The TA offers many of the opportunities enjoyed by the regular Army.
All the same elements are there in terms of planning and problem solving and management of teams and coordination of resources.
You'll be paid for all the training you attend. You'll also qualify for an annual bonus known as a bounty if you meet the required time commitment and pass your mandatory tests. The Corps, or Royal Engineers, or Sappers as they are known, help the services live, move and fight all over the world in a variety of environments.
Done training exercises in Cyprus, Germany, France, operational tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. Many of those places I probably wouldn't have gone to had I not had the opportunity through the TA.
As an officer, you'll be leading a team of highly trained and motivated soldiers.
I enjoy it, and I made a lot of lifelong friends through the TA.
You and your troops will provide intimate military engineering support, from bomb disposal to bridging, demolitions and basic field engineering. We appreciate you'll have work and family commitments, so there's plenty of flexibility to enable you to fulfill your role effectively, as thousands of Royal Engineers TA officers and soldiers are currently doing. Most of your training will take place during weekly training nights, or over weekends, or on a 2-week summer camp once a year. Your minimum commitment is 27 days a year.
A 2-week course, they tend to pack a lot into it, so they get their pound of flesh out of you, and it's fairly long days.
There are several different ways of becoming a TA officer. You can join as a TA Potential Officer, a TA Sponsored Officer Cadet, or via the Direct Entry Scheme. Your local careers office or TA centre will be able to offer you more guidance as to which method suits you best. Whichever route you take, your first step is to pass the Army Officer Selection Board at Westbury. Once selected, you'll complete a number of bite-sized modules tailored to fit around your day job.
Even if they need to work on a weekend, the TA is very understanding and are flexible around this. Work obviously must always come first.
As an officer first and foremost, your first taste of life in the Royal Engineers will be the same as it is for any officer joining the Army. Your training will begin with a series of weekends teaching you some basic soldiering skills, such as drill, weapon handling and first aid. Unless you have already completed basic training through UOTC, you will attend a 2-week basic training camp at an Army training regiment. Here, you'll learn how to shoot weapons. You'll be taught fieldcraft, navigation and other basic combat skills. You'll then attend the 3-week commissioning course at Sandhurst and pass out as a commissioned officer.
Gives you quite an enormous sense of achievement and satisfaction, but with that there is the weight of responsibility, be it tasks, people, equipment. It's quite rewarding and quite satisfying.
Once you've been commissioned, your first step is to do some basic field engineering modules to prepare you for your Troop Commander's course. Here, you'll learn about a variety of hand and power tools and carry out simple engineering tasks. The Troop Commander's course is a 2-week course run at Minley in Hampshire. The course teaches the principles of military engineering and all the essential skills required to be a successful Sapper officer, such as bridge reconnaissance, demolitions and water supply. Being a TA officer is an excellent way to develop advanced skills you might not acquire in civilian life.
There's a lot of skills that you take away from the TA and bring them back into the workplace, and I found myself much more able to cope because of the skill sets the TA has given me.
On completion of the course, you return to your unit and continue to develop your engineering skills depending on the role of your specific regiment, fully prepared to take on the challenges of a second life as an officer in the Royal Engineers.
The good things in the TA are very hard to describe. It's being willing to give up your time to provide a service for the country.
It's hard work, but it's quite rewarding at the end of it, quite satisfying.